Hello again. I'm Elisa from Thailand. My background is in headhunting, and that's actually the reason why I got into image consulting. Let me explain that. I've learned through the years of headhunting that a lot of people, actually most people I was trying to look for jobs for, actually needed grooming. And so what I did was 2 years ago, I came to London and did an image consulting course and got myself certified as an image consultant. And then later I realized it's not just image that is everything, it's your body language and other factors as well. So I also got myself certified as a body language consultant as well. These masks I'm going to use today, you're going to see, I actually made here. I was trained by a guy called Mike Carter. He was theatre director for 25 years and then decided to get into body language and start doing body language workshops. And so after doing body language for a while, I decided I really want to look into facial expressions, because for me, I believe body supports face. When you're angry, it's not just your hands that's hitting the table. Your face got to be in coordination with how you act. So it would be impossible to just understand body language and not facial expressions. So as I mentioned, I did a course with Paul Ekman International in Manchester, and it happens to be a deception training or evaluating truth or credibility course, which has become very useful for me because I use that now to teach in Thailand, teach corporate, teach bankers and all that on how to assess if someone they're dealing with sitting across from them is trustworthy, is worth doing business with. And I think it's a very important thing. Nobody wants to be lied to. You don't want to be lied to. You want to know, especially if you're in HR, you want to hire people, you want to know if you're hiring the right person. So it has become very useful. But today, because of time, I only have an hour and a bit, so I'm going to touch on body language and very little on facial expressions, because I can't do my facial expressions without projector, okay? Now, why is body language important? Why do we need to learn about body language?
It shows how somebody's feeling.
Okay, why else? Think about this. Why
to
is
handle the situation better for yourself?
Yeah, to improve your own, they say it's very, okay, how many percentage, the verbal communication and non-verbal, so how many percentage is body language, you think?
90. It's something like,
80.
5.
Over 80%. Over 80% is body language. Now, they say that when you speak, you actually communicate information, but your body actually sends out feelings about your emotions. When you use words, you can always twist them. With your body language, unless you're really, really good, you can't. And your body language is always present. What it means is every time, even when you're not saying anything, it's there, all the time. When I was a headhunter, there were people who were very talkative, and you were able to, go through their CVs with them. And there were people you would just have to guess most of the time of what it is they're trying to say. And if I wasn't able to read their body language, I would have failed. But not everybody can communicate at the same level. I'm sure you all know this. So there are people who, are able to tell people about themselves, and there are people who just can't. So being able to read body language, you understand them better. At the same time, you make sure that the message you're sending out verbally is in sync with your body language. Why do you need to do that? Why do you need to be sure that you're sending out, that's, it's in sync?
People take you serious.
People take you seriously? What else?
You're not confusing them.
Exactly. You're not confusing them, because a lot of people do that. They say one thing, they act differently. So sometimes you're confused. You don't understand what it is they're trying to say. So it's very important. And being able to read somebody, gives you an upper hand. So being able to tell, what the other person's thinking is very useful. So I teach that, and then I teach about greetings and handshakes. Can you tell me what's the most important gesture when you're shaking somebody's hand?
Not to be like this.
Firm grip, you mean?
Yeah.
Yes. What else?
Look them in the eye.
Look them in the eye. Eye contact, very important. What else?
Don't shake too long.
How many shakes?
And not too long, like 1 minute, like.
Yeah, 2. Normally 2, 3 maximum, right? What else?
Smile.
Smile, very important. What else? And this is very important too. Moment of a handshake is very important,
The
right?
pressure.
The what?
The pressure.
Yeah, the grip. Yeah, she said
Yeah.
that. What else? How must your body be when you're shaking somebody's hand? Can I borrow you for a second?
Certainly.
Because you're quite tall. No need to button up. So if I was standing like this, shaking his hand, looking around, how would he feel?
Not wanted.
Not wanted. I'm just saying hello because I have to. So how should I be standing if I'm shaking his hand? Facing him. Yes, I should be facing him, eye to eye. Yes, smiling, feet pointing at him. No matter how many people are behind him waiting to shake my hand, he's the most important person at that moment for me. So I shouldn't be looking over his shoulder, which I can't anyway because he's so tall, looking behind him to see how many people I'm going to have to shake hands with later. Okay? Thank you. And how far away should you be from each other? Or how close should you be to me?
Half a meter?
Sorry?
Half a meter?
That's quite far, you know.
50 centimeter.
Do you know?
Something?
Okay, so how far should we be from each other? That far?
No, closer. No, too close. Happy medium.
Normally they say
Elbow.
yes, so around there. Okay, thank you. I'm very small for a Thai and I'm very small in general. But when I go to meetings, especially in like a hotel lobby, I make sure I get there first. I choose the chair I want to sit, the one I will not sink into, if you know what I mean. Because you know, sometimes you go for meetings in hotels and they have sofas. Every time you sit, you sort of half your body disappears. So I always get there first and choose which sofa I'm going to sit on. In your first meetings, you can't choose. You're always going to end up sitting opposite each other or he's going to sit here. But if you invite that same client out to lunch or dinner, where would you sit? How is this person feeling at the moment?
Sad.
Yeah? How can you tell?
Like
Brows down, the lips down, corner of the lips down. Yeah? What else?
Eyes go inside.
eyebrows.
Eyes what?
It goes a little bit inside.
Oh, eye goes inside. Okay, what else?
Head down. Head down.
Head down.
And
The legs. Okay. You see the hands?
Hands, yeah.
Why are the hands there? What does that say?
like maybe I don't know what to do or something like
Yeah,
that.
insecure. I'm not sure. I want to comfort myself. Maybe what else you see is touching her face, you know what I mean? Or touching here.